Hi, it's Dr. Rody. We're here with our next video talking about gut health. One of the questions that comes up frequently is people ask me about depression, anxiety, ADD. If you think of those in terms of a chemical imbalance in the brain where things are out of balance, there are many ways you can approach this. Number one, in traditional medicine, they would give you a pill to help balance those brain chemicals or neurotransmitters. The problem is, say for instance, you can't get the medication anymore and you stop taking it, the balance reoccurs because you haven't fixed the underlying problem. And so it's better to figure out what the problem is because in my world, really, depression, anxiety, ADD, all of those are affected by our gut health and really looking at where those brain chemicals are made. Most people call them brain chemicals. I call them neurotransmitters in the medical world. But we ask where are those made, and really 70 to 80% are made in our gut and not in our brain. And so our gut health directly functions our brain health. And we now know there is a direct gut-brain connection that affects everyday function. So how does that work? Okay, our microbacterial flora or our gut fauna really affects and makes a lot of the brain chemicals for us. So they help with digestion, they help with elimination because toxins can affect our brain health, but the flora helps us make those brain chemicals. And if you can't make enough brain chemicals and you get out of balance, if you have a stress in your life, then the end result would be somehow anxiety or depression show up. What about your children that are trying to stay focused on educational materials? Or worse yet, adults that are trying to do their job or run a business. If you can't stay focused, it's much harder to do that. But if you go back to fixing the problem, then you don't need to take medication, which can help short term, but they can have side effects as well, which we often try to avoid. And so really working on fixing this helps bring those neurotransmitters back in balance, allow us to deal with stressors that come at us through the day, and allow us to live our best health or live with optimal health in that regard. So again, we're going to go into more of this when we do our Facebook Live, and we'll send out information on when that's going to happen. So look forward to that information.